Adjust my mic. Okay, so the flashback walkthrough, again, keeps on trucking, this time level 4. Yesterday, when I live streamed the Xbox 360 version of Flashback, I said it was the worst version. And regretfully, I was incorrect. The Flashback port for the 360 is not the worst version of Flashback. Because I completely forgot the SNES version of Flashback, which is absolutely, abhorrently terrible. For a number of reasons. That's Fantasy Zone. I don't want to play Fantasy Zone. Or Mr. Nuts. Oh boy, that's ironic. Right, let's go into here. We're going to go into Flashback for the SNES. Why is Flashback for the SNES bad? Well, boy, there's a number of reasons. From the top, the sound is awful. The music is awful. The SNES is capable of so much more. The SNES's music chip was incredible. And this is just bad. What else is terrible about this version? Screen transitions. Fade in and fade out. We have really bad sound effects from the off. I mean, this is not good. Alright, let's just skip this. Let's go in. So we've got the standard 16-bit post-Amiga title screen. Okay? Nothing untowards there. We're going to change our controls again. We're going to change it to more like the PS4 one, which is 2. But you'll see here, for some reason, the start button isn't the inventory button, nor is the X button. It's the select button. I mean, the start button does nothing. The X button also does nothing. Like, why? Again, the Mega Drive version, the start button was inventory. I don't see why it's not on here. Maybe it was a Nintendo mandate. Okay, so we're going to go to password. And I have the password written on the back of my hand, which is, what are we? W, N, P, QVX. So in other versions, the passwords are actual words, but in this version, it's just gibberish. Famously, one of the versions has Star Wars names as the passwords. So let's see what my man Conrad's up to right now. So at the end of the last one, we won Death Tower. Now the reason we were in Death Tower was to win a ticket to Earth. He wanted to get a ticket to Earth and he couldn't afford it. So what he did was he earned enough money to get some false documents to allow him to take part in essentially The Running Man. Like the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, The Running Man. Once he had enough money to do that, he could win Death Tower and then win a ticket to Earth, because that's the top prize. So he won his ticket to Earth by going through Death Tower. How many times did we get hit? I think we got hit once. And now this is Earth. So in this level, what we're going to do is we're going to go through Earth, and then, let me just pause it. We're going to go through Earth, and then we are going to go to a nightclub, and then we're going to fight our way through a nightclub. I can't remember why. I know we had to get to Earth, but I can't remember why we were going to Earth. It's been a while. Anyway. You will see some inherent problems with the SNES version. The first one is the frame rate. Look at this. It is abhorrently bad. Now, the reason it's bad right now is because there's a lot on screen. The more enemies that you kill, the frame rate improves. The biggest problem with that, I have to show this guy the ID card. Even these are bad. The biggest problem with that is that Flashback is all about timing, right? Now, with timing, you'll see. Let's just use this first enemy as an example. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull out our force field. And then we're going to go up. I'm going to pull a gun on him and he's not going to do anything. So we're going to go shoot, force field, shoot, force field, shoot, force field, like we did before. So shoot, force field, shoot, force field, shoot, force field, shoot. Now, the timing in between those is going to differ dramatically depending on how many people are on screen and where they are. Right, so I'm going to stand on this little sensor thing here, going to roll in, start shooting, and you'll see the difference immediately. Look at that. Now, again, the frame rate doesn't just affect timing of shooting, timing of jumping, timing of rolling, timing of doing gun pulls. It also affects whether the bullets go through the force field or not. So there are going to be times where I'm going to get shot and go, oh my god, how did that happen? Because of the fluctuating frame rate, it's really hard to time the force field, and also, even if you do time it right, the bullets could still go through. So prepare. I'm going to try and not get shot for all of this. Right, there goes the frame rate. There's the little thing behind us. We're going to go shoot him in the back, then the front twice. So once in the back, once in the front, force field, and I got hit through the force field. So I'm going to try and not get hit again. Right, now we've got 2 balls. Usually I can get one of those balls to kill the other one, but we've got 2 now, which is going to become a bit of an issue. So I'm just going to try and get rid of one. Oh, I got rid of both. Okay, good. Right. So I've been hit. How many times have I been hit? I've been hit once. It is possible to get through this entire level without getting hit, but that's unlikely in this version. This version is horrifically bad. Look, the timing for these is all off. It's just all off. It's really bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to employ some tricks where we're going to kind of fudge the AI. A bit like we did in Death Tower. Just make the most out of screen wraps and everything else. Okay. The next screen is the screen where most people at least take 1 hit if you're going on a no-hit run. There's going to be 2 guys, 2 of those cops. And what we're going to do is we're going to enter the screen and exit the screen instantly. He's going to take a shot, but it's not going to connect. And then we're going to use a... we're going to abuse the screen wrap. Alright, here we go. So instantly hold him back, turn around, out we go. Pull out the gun. Whack him once. Whack him again. Whack him a 3rd time, force field, and shoot. Now we're just going to skip across. Oh no. Whatever, let's just go in. Right. Get rid of that thing. There's one of those little robots down there. We have to get rid of that. And we're just going to go shoot force field, shoot force field, shoot force field, shoot force field. Is he still alive? Yes, now he's dead. We're going to wait. And wait. And for this guy. And if you shoot him just as he comes on screen, his bullets won't actually come back in screen. Because technically he's on another... There you go. Technically he's on another plane. So if you can shoot him just as he comes in underneath that blue light, you don't have to worry about him shooting you. But it's always good to... Idiot. It's always good to have the force field out and ready. Alright. Last screen of this first bit, what we're going to do is we're going to step in, blow away the little ball, and then we're going to do like force field shoot for the next guy. Alright, so let's get rid of that ball over on the right hand side. I'm going to shoot this guy once in the back, once in the front, force field. Oh, see what I mean? Oh, it's just, oh! Okay. Okay. I kind of want to start it again. That was really stupid. I'll still get enough hits. We'll see how we get on. It's not that long. The level's really short. That's why I picked this level for the SNES. Because I really don't want to listen to these sound effects for too long. Okay. I'm not going to do a safety save yet. I'll do a safety save in a minute. Right, we're going to do a quick draw and duck and shoot and roll. And we're going to blast another orb on this side. Now again, these tips and techniques, because Flashback runs on a grid system, you should be able to apply these moves to any version of the game. Although this SNES version, because of the, again, fluctuating frame rate, some of the jumps are a bit wonky, some of the enemy AI is a bit wonky. Okay, this is one of the only times in the game we're going to have to actually do a long jump and hold. So you just hold the action button. You want to do it just at the last minute, and hold, pull up, quick gun. Now, on other versions of the game, that orb will come into the previous screen and get you there. The reason it comes across the previous screen is because then you kill it on the other screen, and then you're wondering how to get through the glass. You have to learn to shoot the glass. But on this version, the AI just doesn't work, and the orb stays there. Alright, let's try going again. There we go. Okay, next screen we're going to have another little trolley, little droid thing, so we're going to roll in and shoot the droid. Wait for that thing to explode. We're going to raise the trapdoor lift, so we can get a double roll, and the double roll will help us take this guy out. Look at the frame rate. I'm holding the button. Oh my god, it's abysmal. This is the only version that I know of. Maybe the Jaguar version's like this, maybe the 3, I don't know, but the SNES version, the SNES is capable of way more than this. It's just so bad. It's such a bad port. Right. The next room, there's going to be another one of those teleporting cyborg things. We're going to shoot him low, and then we're going to trap him on a different plane, and then we're going to abuse a screen wrap to get him to die. So we're going to walk in, step on that, duck, and shoot. Alright, that knocks him down there. He will not get up. Watch the frame rate when I jump to this. I'm going to do an auto jump. Look at the state of it. The defining feature of this game was that it ran in 24 frames a second. This isn't even, what, 10? Look at it! Oh my god. I'm going to go over. His walk cycle's so slow. Alright, we're going to skip that. Now, we can't run into the next screen to abuse the screen wrap. What we're going to have to do is step in and step out because there's a door there. Alright, gun out. And stand. Do not duck. So we're going to shoot him there. And wallop. Look how slow that was. Oh my god. Right. Positioning is key on this one as well. What we're going to do is we're going to stand on here. We're going to crouch down. We're going to hang. And then we're going to do a drop with a gun pull. And then stand and shoot. Because that will put us in the right position for the next screen. Okay, in the next screen, we're going to go straight where we are. No left, no right. Just duck and start blasting. Then we're just going to sit here, crouched. We're not going to move. We're not going to go left. We're not going to go right. We're going to take these guys out. There you go. To get rid of this orb, we're going to go over here. This basically works as a defense shield, this orb. It's quite handy. Okay, that's most of the enemies for this section gone now. We're just going to hold. We're just doing an auto run at this point. Now, you've got to be aware, in some levels, this is a quick draw and a turn. In some levels, you do not want to shoot the enemies too early. Like here, I don't want to shoot him again. I could get another shot off, but I want him to come behind me, so I can do that. And then, I want to shoot him there. If you shoot him too early, he goes off screen, and then you've got to worry about going up and down levels. It's a bit of a pain. Right, let's do a run and a roll. Okay, here we go. Now, on that last screen, we ran past it real quick, but there's another one of those little trolley droids here. We're going to take one step forward, roll on, shoot, roll out. Look at the way the frame rate just went up. Because I'm working my way through all the enemies. Look at the frame rate now. This is what it's supposed to be. Ugh. Okay. You don't want to use these lifts. As soon as you use these lifts, it breaks that invisible laser, and then that thing starts shooting at you. How's my force field doing? I've got one left. I might be alright. I'll risk it. Alright, so we're going to run and... Oh, no we're not. Let's try that one again. Gonna run and roll. There we go. Use the key. And we go. There's the key. Right. Oh, I will be alright actually. I know where I'm going. Okay. And we're gonna stand on the right hand side of this lift, go down, pull out a gun and duck. I'm gonna get rid of the little trolley droid, stand up, and get rid of his buddy. Hey. This room, again, bit of a mystery. There's a secret switch on top of that little light fixture, so we're going to do an... Oh, Anytime you want, comrade. Anytime you want. We're going to do an auto run. Jump up there, pull ourselves up, and there's the switch. Then we're going to wait, because the floor's not there yet. Ba-ding! We're going to do a quick safety save. Alright. Stand all the way to the left-hand wall, turn around, go down, pull your gun out. You might, if you're lucky, you might shoot this guy early. No, alright, that's fine. Sometimes you can get a shot off, that guy will fall down here and instantly die. But it doesn't matter, I've got a way of killing him without getting hurt. Alright. I'm going to take a quick run here. Essentially, if you follow these techniques on any version of the game, less so this version, you won't even get shot. Like, you won't even get hit. Right, here's what we're going to do. There are 2 orbs in that little prison section above us, right? We're going to take 1 step into the room. We're not going to take 2 steps, just 1 step. As soon as you step on top of that key, you get trapped and it throws down 2 orbs and you don't have enough time for a double roll and it's a bad time all round. Here's what we're going to do. There's a guy on the floor above us right now. We are going to take 1 step in, duck, and start shooting. And he won't be able to hit us. And then once we've got rid of him, I'll explain the next bit. So we're going to go in, gun out, and duck, and start shooting. Look at the goddamn frame rate. Oh my god. He's going to walk back in, I'm going to shoot him again, he's going to warp out, and we're going to warp in again, and he's going to do the same thing. Come on, back you come. Boof, dead. Right. While we stand here, we're okay, because it hasn't opened the trapdoors. Here's what we're going to do, and this sounds like a lot, and it is complicated, especially when the frame rate is so inconsistent, but if you do this on any other version, it should work. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take 1 step forward. That's going to start the door coming down from the top, a bit like Indiana Jones' Temple of Doom. The door starts shutting from the top. What we're going to do is we're going to grab the key, we're going to cancel the cutscene, and we're going to instantly be in a duck. From the action button is going to put us in a duck. While we're in the cutscene, we're going to hold down, and then as soon as that cutscene goes up, like 1 frame after it comes up, we're going to press forward to roll, and we should roll under that door and avoid this entire fight. Now, the problem with the SNES version is that the cutscenes run in real time. The game is still running underneath. Most of the times when your cutscene's running, it pauses the game. Not this version. So you have to stop this cutscene super quick and then already be duck and roll. Hope you got all of that. Now watch me muff it up. Alright, I don't know why my force field wasn't selected. That could have been bad. Okay, here we go. We're going to step on the key, quickly press the action button, cancel the cutscene, duck and roll. Right. So what I've done is I've managed to roll under that door. If you do it like a frame too late, you bang your head on the door. So now because of that, those balls have been released, but they haven't started attacking us yet. The problem is, we can't go back through that room now because we are supposed to fight our way out. So because we haven't fought our way out, if we go back in there, that door's going to close. We need to open this switch over here. We're going to run and do a jump. Now, the problem is, up here, they put an exploding mouse. So if we run into that, the exploding mouse is going to get us. What we can do is we can avoid the exploding mouse if you press jump, like an up jump, long jump, on that transition screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a run to the end of the screen, and then we're going to do a long jump off of it. And hopefully, if we get it right, we should land in just the right spot. Yep. Right, so we've landed here. So we've avoided both of those balls. We've avoided the shootout, we've avoided the guy, and we've avoided the exploding mouse. Right, hopefully I can do this bit without fault as well. This looks a lot worse than it is. Okay, what we've got is we've got an exploding mouse going left and right, breaking that tripwire, and that's going to shoot the thing. That's going to shoot the laser. We're dead either way. If we crouch, we get blown up by him. And if we stand up, we get shot by him. There's no way of getting rid of the exploding mouse. But there is, kind of. Because of animation priority, if I land on him at the right time, he will explode before my animation vulnerability state comes in. Now, Delphine Software were so proud of their rotoscoped animations, they weren't going to let anything get in the way of it, including gameplay. So providing I can drop down on top of that mouse, I can go through that laser, and I can go through the explosion A-OK, like without being scratched. So hopefully, let's try it. Oh, messed it up. Alright. I was going to try and get back up there. You can land on that mouse. I kind of want to die. I kind of want to die and do that again. It's not worth it. Or is it? Should I do it? You know what? I'm going to do it again. Oh, I can't turn on the thing. Oh, I'll just break this. Hang on. How many I can get shot again? Boof. There we go. Right. Let's do that again from the top. Alright. So here we are. Hopefully I can shoot this guy. Maybe I can shoot this guy. Hang on. Let's get the gun out. Let's fire off a couple of shots and he should, like, come back. There we go. So now he's gone all the way down. I don't have to fight him and he's disappeared down there. That stops that fight where you have to duck in that room. If you're lucky, you can get him to do that. I think it's got something to do with, like, sound. Because the hearing and, like, visual states in this game are, you know, a bit wonky to say the least. Right, we're going to try this. We're going to try this maneuver again. But this time we don't have to fight this dude. Okay. So again, it's... There they are. So again, it's step, grab, get rid of the cutscene, duck, roll. All basically in half a second. Yeah, there you go. That's... You literally have a frame, maybe two, to do that. And on this game, because the frame rate is so bad, even less. Like a frame, one, maybe, maximum. Alright. Let's see if I can do this exploding mouse, just so I can show you what I mean. Like, again, it's I'm not doing like a speed run. I'm doing like a... Not even a walkthrough, just like a, hey, here's some hints and tips of someone who's played a lot of this game. Right. Also, don't forget to hold the action button there, or you will fall to death. Death? Death. Right, here we go. Let's see if I can get the exploding mouse this time. Alright, here we go. Gun out. You can do it from either side, but it's a lot easier to do it from the first way. Boof. See that? Landed on the explosion, landed on the mouse, and I didn't get hit at all from the explosion, because animation priority. Okay, so if we do an auto jump here, that will get us straight over that. Easy peasy. And we can do a cool person roll if we just roll on that transition. There we go. Sometimes you can grab on if you're really lucky. Alright. There's a little ball there, so obviously we're going to have to do key, gun, shoot. Key, gun, start blasting. Yay! I haven't charged up my shield yet, and I'm not going to. Because I've still got 2 hits, that's fine. I took those... I mean, I shouldn't have been hit at all. But, you know, like, there's those 2 boys there. They can't touch us. They're a bit confused why we didn't do that battle. But then you get... What battle? You know what I mean? Like, small fight puzzle. Right. This is a thing that confuses a lot of people. Like, a lot of people. It's not that difficult. There's a way of getting in there. It's got a save point, a switch to turn off that disintegrator underneath, and a recharge point. The way to get in there, you can't drop, you can't hang, you can't do anything. The way to do it is to stand in the middle of the platform, duck, and roll. And it puts you in. Every single time. If you've banged your head against that little maneuver, you know what I mean? Like, it'll... And all that's in there is that, and that. That's it. If you banged your head against that maneuver, it's super frustrating. But once you figure it out, it feels absolutely fantastic. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to do a jump. That platform's going to open. It's going to drop us down. We're going to turn around and shoot that guy there. Gun out, turn around, shoot. That gets rid of him. Now, if you didn't figure out the trapdoor puzzle, you have to do all of this section down here and worry about these lasers and everything else. But if you figure out the trapdoor puzzle, you can just go around it. So you don't need to worry about that screen, and you don't need to worry about any of this. You don't need to worry about that door. You don't need to worry about that lift. Nothing. You can just go all the way around it. And it's a lot quicker. If you're speedrunning, I mean, if you're speedrunning, you're going through walls. But, yeah, it's a lot quicker to do it that way. Alright, and then I'm going to roll in the end of the next screen. So we're going under here. This key is down here now. So yeah, that lift over here would take you down, and you'd have to do that lasers and doing... Nah, forget it. Just go through there. Right, I'm going to pull out my shield, just in case. I shouldn't need it from this point on, but you never know. Right, I'm going to duck here, roll in, and we're going to abuse the screen wrap. Bop. Two. And three. Okay, he's dead. Then we want to stand in the middle of this sort of door thing, fridge unit, whatever. Gun out, roll in, same thing, blast away. The frame rate, jeez. Dead. Right, now we have to get rid of those balls. One will take care of the other. We're going to go around, and we're going to try and get him without getting hit, because that would be embarrassing. Right. Very last bit of the game. Game? God, no. Level. Right. We're going to do a quick safety save. Still not going to charge our shield, because we're too cool for that. This last bit is a bit like the reactor level in Mission 2, where we had to quickly run into the reactor and do the thing. Right. Let me just quickly roll into that section. There you go. And we're going to do a quick safety save. There you go. Don't need to do many of those, but on this one I would very, very, very highly recommend it. So we're going to run in. Now on the reactor section we had so many minutes to go and put like a motherboard in a certain section of a reactor. This is a bit different. What's going to happen? I'm going to take a step and I'm going to jump over that mine. And then as soon as I run on from that mine, a disintegrator is going to appear behind me and start moving across that track from left to right. If you stop at any time, you're dead. If you jump at the wrong time, dead. When you get to the end, there's a door that's shut and a floating ball. If you go into that room and pull out your gun at the wrong time, dead. If you mistime your jump, also dead. I could die a couple of times doing this. Hopefully I won't. Hopefully I'll do it first time, but you never know. There is a set pattern. Because Flashback runs on a grid, there's a set pattern. What we're going to do is we're going to take one step to the mine, and we're going to jump over the mine. The disintegrator won't start yet. If you look at the tiles, I'm pointing at my TV again. If you look at the tiles, you see the vertical rows, right? That vertical column. That last piece of like tile grout in between the second to last and last row of tiles, you want to jump before that, like just before that. And then after that, it's just small leaps and steps. It's like step. No, hang on. It's like a big leap, then a small leap, then a step, then a small leap. You'll see. It's all very kinetic, very fluid. So we're going to take a small step and jump over. We're still okay from here. The force field hasn't started. We're going to run from here and jump before that last grout. Now, if I do it too late, dead. If I do it too early, also dead. So hopefully I get this right. Oh, that might have been right. Yep. I'm going to do that. Take a step. Do that. Then you want to walk into this last screen, pull your gun out, start shooting. As soon as that thing dies, you want to crouch and roll. Crouch and roll. There you go. That's it. That's the end of the level. So, yeah, what will happen is, if you don't do that... In fact, I wonder if I can just die from the beginning and go back to a save point. Will the save... No, the save point will take me there. So, yeah, if you mess up that last section, if you jump too late, you land in a disintegrator. If you jump too early, you land on the mine, and that throws you into the disintegrator. If you screw it all up and get to that ball at the last minute... let me go back to the... Yeah, let me go back to that. So if you jump at the last minute, that ball, the disintegrator is still moving, like behind you. It's gradually going towards you. So if you mistime that last shootout with that last ball, the disintegrator will just come up behind you, and it doesn't give you enough time to roll down into the thing. Don't forget as well, if your face, like if your nose is touching a wall, and there's a roll gap beneath you, if you press duck, he'll turn around. He won't actually just crouch where he stands because it will clip him through the wall. So there's no way of doing that. It's, to be honest, more annoying than it is difficult. Once you know the steps, once you know jump here, step here, jump here, step here, run here, grab here, you can do it on any version of this game, and it's a, you know, absolute piece of cake. But anyway, yeah, that was the horrific SNES version, level 4. And I think for the next version, for this prison escape section, I think the PC CD-ROM version, because I really like the cutscenes. And even though it's maybe not as good as the Mega CD version, I kind of like it. But yeah, that is the SNES version, and level 4 in the bag. All right, cool. Peace.